morning to my esteemed lecturer. My name is Muhammad Adhabil Mustafa and my metric number is 01DGU19F1027. Today I'm going to present to you an overview of a stick graphic titled Bullying Case. As you know, cases of bullying are serious matter and can certainly result in death. As can be seen from the graph, this data explain the suicide and homicide death rate among persons aged 10 to 20 years in the United States in 2000 to 2017. There are two types of death that have been recorded in the graph: homicide and suicide. The vertical axis represent the number of deaths and the horizontal axis represent the year. First of all, let me begin to analyze the graph by comparing homicide and suicide case. We can see the graph in 2000. The number of deaths on homicide was higher than suicide, which was 803,000 deaths, while the number of suicide was 700,000, and this make the number of deaths that occurred in 2000 was 1,503,300,000. Next, in 2000 to 2002, the suicide death rate among people aged 10 to 24 years increased from 602,000 to 500 and to 615,000. In comparison, homicide deaths in 2001 to 2002 decreased from 900,000 to 815,000 deaths. Moreover, the difference between homicide and suicide is very significant from 2004 to 2006. This is an increase of 150,000 deaths caused by homicide. The total number of deaths due to homicide in 2004 was 800,000, so that the number of deaths increased in 2006, making the total number of deaths 915,000. Similarly, the number of deaths due to suicide in 2004 was 715,000, so that the number of deaths decreased in 2006 to 613,000. However, we can see there are similarities in the number of deaths between homicide and suicide. In 2010, we can see that the total number of deaths was 780,000 for suicide and homicide. Finally, I will present the data for 2014 to 2016. The number of deaths for suicide increased dramatically and exceed the number of homicide deaths. The number of suicide deaths in 2016 was the highest compared to the number of homicide deaths in the previous year, which total death from 820,000 to 970,000. In conclusion, from 2000 to 2070, the graph of death in homicide in 2006 to 2011 dropped dramatically and increased again starting in 2014. Meanwhile, the graph of suicide death continued to increase to exceed homicide. That's all. Thank you.